Hello everybody and welcome to another Monday morning Let's Play here on youtube.com/. At this point, I don't know. I may be able to get the short URL. I'm recording these kind of pretty far out, so we'll see. But yeah, Monday morning Let's Play each and every Monday I come to you at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still kind of a new series, still trying to, test stuff out, test the waters, see how things go. Whether or not this sticks remains to be seen, I guess. I'm still open for a lot of changes, a lot of suggestions. This is much harder to monitor the levels. As you can see, I'm wearing some headphones this time around. I've not played this. Today we are playing Walden, a game from USC Game Innovation Labs and published by USC Games. I talked about this on episode 8 of the PlayStation Forecast. It was interpretation of some Henry David Thoreau works where you actually play as Thoreau here. And so I reached out to the PR team of USC Game Innovation Labs and everything, and they sent me the code. So thank you. As I said, I do these for the support from people that have supported the show and for you all here. So let's see what's in store for us on this.
I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life.
Essential facts of life.
And not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life, to live so sturdily and Spartan-like as to reduce it to its lowest terms, and, if it proved to be mean, to get the whole and genuine meanness of it, or if it were sublime, to know it by experience, and to give a true account of it.
So, some interesting facts about this game, as I read from the PlayStation blog. Let's see. To begin living Thoreau's experiments, seek out the glittering arrowheads throughout the woods. The first one is the rock between you and the cabin. So that's that rock up there. Before we go to that rock, so all of the sounds that you hear were recorded at Walden Pond. They visited there each season to make sure they get the thank you for letting me know to use the left stick to look around. But so they went there each season to get the actual aesthetic and feel of everything right. But they also any crickets, birds, grass crunching, snow crunching, anything like that, steps, how all that stuff sounds. That's all recorded straight from Walden Pond, which is where Thoreau went. So interesting tidbit. I think this said it was 10 years in development or something like that. It's wild, just this little project, but it's interesting. We'll see. Move close, center, and press X over objects like arrowheads to interact with them. Okay.
When I wrote the following pages, or rather the bulk of them, I lived alone in the woods, a mile from any neighbor, in a house which I had built myself, on the shore of Walden Pond, in Concord, Massachusetts, and earned my living by the labor of my hands only.
Press and hold circle or the R2 button over anything in the world to inspect it closely. As much as sportsmen go in pursuit of ducks and gunners of musquash, and scholars of rare books and travelers of adventurers and poets of ideas, and all men of money, I go in search of arrowheads. Press X near the arrowhead to pick it up.
When I first took up my abode in the woods, my house was not finished. It was a pleasant hillside where I worked, covered with pine woods, through which I looked out on the pond, and a small open field in the woods where pines and hickories were springing up.
Drive a nail home and clinch it so faithfully that you can wake up in the night and think of your work with satisfaction. Press X at this workbench to build or repair your shelter. Press and hold the L2 button and use the right stick to make the motion shown by the arrow. I guess that's down. Press the L2 button and use the right stick again. Yes. So as you do things, not the right motion. It's the same motion I've been making. Not going all the way down. Oh, okay. No. There we go. So as you do things, if you just go through kind of whatever and about, you'll start losing color in the world. I'm really bad with a hammer. As you can see, he's starting to just get really depressed as I prove that I can't hammer in a video game. This is very frustrating. Okay, I just keep spinning it in a circle. That gets me through it. More. There we go. But as you experience the beauty, you're out of energy. You need to rest. You can take a walk in the woods to regain energy. Come back to finish. Oh my god. Henry, I'm sorry. Let's take a walk in the woods to restore energy. You have a letter on your doorstep. Press X when you're over it to pick it up. Hello.
July 4th, 1845. Dearest Henry, congratulations on the start of your experiment. I hope that the work goes well and the ideas are fruitful. Mr. Emerson says you are intent to devour yourself in our woods, but I hope that you will remember to take good care and keep yourself well. Mother worries, as do I. Your loving sister, Sophia.
All right. Press down to reread your mail. Where'd that come from? Use the left and right buttons. Oh god, I pressed too many buttons at once. I don't need this lantern. Where do I find it? Okay, okay. Triangle. Triangle's lantern button. Yes, press circle or R2 over things like bushes to get useful info about them. Huh. High brush blueberry. I make my supper of blueberries and lay up a store for several days. The fruits do not yield their true flavor to purchaser of them, nor to him who raises them for the market. It is early summer. This plant is ripe. Press X to pick it. Picking blueberries, picking blueberries. Food that you find, grow, or buy will fill your food stores. The food jar icon will glow green when they are completely filled. Pick more blueberries. Pick more blueberries. Text my wife. Pick more blueberries. Pick more blueberries. How am I on energy? Can I go back to fucking up this hammer? I am doing a full goddamn hammer motion here. Fuck you. Okay. Hold L2. Hold L2. You know, we're gonna do it this way. Left thumbstick. We're gonna go down. Oh, okay. Do I need to play the game like this going forward? No? You've almost got it, Henry. Come on, you've almost built this one frame. Just good. There you go. That's my dude. More hammering. This is like Minecraft in real life. I guess. I've never actually played Minecraft. What am I not doing right? Am I just not? Your shelter is progressing nicely. You have completed 4 walls, but you still need a roof. So yeah, if you just work, yeah, your inspiration has become low. Sorry. But can be regained by reading, attending the sounds of life in the distance, enjoying solitude, and interacting with visitors. So if all you do is come out here and work, you basically just start losing all the color in the world. So you actually have to like find that balance of going about and experiencing the woods and the pond, interacting with items, taking in nature, learning about plants. Every new flower that opens no doubt expresses a new mood of the human mind. Whitewood or ox-eyed daisy will open perhaps tomorrow or next day. My thoughts begin to correspond. So it's about finding a balance with work and nature, which
My
Arrowhead,
residence was more
I think.
favorable not only to thought, but to serious reading than a university. And though I was beyond the range of the ordinary circulating library, I had more than ever come within the influence of those books which circulate round the world.
How many a man has dated a new era in his life from reading of a book? Reading books you find in the woods will praise you. Okay, seriously, what woods just have Homer's Iliad laying around in them? Because I want to go to those woods. The Iliad is a fun read. It's got Homer's epic poem about the Trojan War with you to read on the pond, one of the oldest known works of Western literature. When reading books, use the left and right directional buttons. Okay. Whoops. That's male. That's more male. The fight between Trojans and Achaean ancient world, the tide world. Then Menelaus with the loud war cry to. Is this just the full fucking Iliad? So I've read more of a abridged version, an expurgated version of the Iliad. So it's less like, and his shield was bequeathed from him with this armor and things like that. It's that's kind of the fun of these epic, these Greek epics. Meanwhile, Nestor shouted to the. I think is this just how far can we go in this? 14 pages. Alright. Therefore I will not fight with the blessed gods, but few are of them that eat the fruit of the ground. Draw near and meet your doom. And the son of Hippocles answered, son of Tydeus, why ask me of my lineage? Men come and go as leaves year by year upon the trees. Those of autumn the wind sheds upon the ground, but when spring returns, the forest buds forth with fresh vines. Even so is it with the generations of mankind, the new spring, up as the old are passing away. So yeah, got a little. If you've never read the Iliad, you should definitely check out the Iliad. You can see the colors starting to come out. Got that lantern. Let's look at this tree. This is a fine pine tree here. White pine sapling. Your boy knows trees. White pines are far more indifferent to shade than pitch. It's common enough to see groves of little white pines under full grown. It's now evening. Soon will be time to rest. The white pine is the emblem of my life. Now, typically, I think this would be like where you start getting spooked, get a little spooky in the game. It's not about this. Early goldenrod, the tall, rough goldenrod make it thicker, higher than my head. What a change there will be in a few years. This little forest of goldenrod giving way to a forest of pines. There's no spooky in this game, it's about peace and nature and fucking your life up with this goddamn motherfucking hammer. God damn it, Henry. Like, there are so many famous Henrys that have hammer-related names. Each evening when you're near the dock chime, review the notes that you made in your journal. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only. That's what we saw at the beginning here. As my house was not finished, it was a pleasant hillside where I worked, covered with pine woods, through which I looked out on the pond. Drive a nail home and clench it to faithfully that you can wake up in the night and think of your work with satisfaction. All right. Wake, where you are. Am I just gonna wake up in the woods? Because my house still needs a chimney. You have another letter on your front door. You may get more mail as the days pass. Okay. Well, seems like a good time to wrap it up. I'm gonna come back to this, I think. I'm gonna pop these guys off. Because there's just something really, really peaceful about this game. I think part of it's just the, you know, obviously being able to interact with nature and the like of everything. But I will definitely be returning to Walden Pond because I think, I don't know, there's something about it. It's really calm. It's relaxing. And it's nice just to kind of have a game that breaks up what a game is, you know? So from here, thank you for wasting this time with me. As always, if you like what you see in this show, you can press the subscribe button. If you have not checked out the PlayStation Forecast, that is my little labor of love that comes every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is your weekly deep dive into all the PlayStation news with context and everything like that. Monday morning Let's Plays come every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, we're kind of pretty early in the concept of this stuff. We'll call this like a beta test of sorts. If you have suggestions, you can write in at psforums.pressx2alex.com and just skip to the suggestions section of that form. If nothing else, check out the PlayStation Forecast. I love doing it every week. I'm doing these videos because of your support for it. Other than that, press subscribe. Help me out. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the morning.